This baggy dress, favoured by some Muslim women, has for years been part of a debate about religion and what is okay to wear in France's public institutions, which include schools. To France's education minister, it's more than just a garment. It's a message, one which he says should have no place in schools, just like religious symbols.
There has been a considerable increase in attacks on secularism, particularly with the wearing of religious dress such as abayas.
Supporters of that thinking say pupils and teachers should be free of religious pressure.
La laïcité française, ce n'est pas la lutte contre les religions.
French secularism is not a fight against religions. It's to offer the pupils of France the possibility of freeing themselves from the constraints of their family environment and to have this breathing space where they can build an individual way of thinking about the world and have the opportunity to express their free will.
Leur manière individuelle de penser le monde, leur libre arbitre.
Some teachers say religious dress can cause problems in schools.
Vous avez 7-8 jeunes filles en classe qui portent l'abaya.
The presence of several young girls in the same class wearing these has led some teachers to censor themselves, to no longer deal with certain chapters or topics.
France has a long legal and cultural history of trying to separate religion from public life, including in public education. After the high-profile beheading of a teacher by a Muslim student in 2020 who said he felt his faith was disparaged, the best way to implement that separation always prompts heated debate. Part of that discussion is about what constitutes a religious symbol and whether the abaya is really linked with Islam at all.
Les musulmans, comme les musulmans d'ailleurs,
Muslims, men and women alike, have to adapt without giving up who they are. It's not what you wear that makes you a Muslim, it's how you behave that counts. Fairness, kindness, forgiveness, not lying, respect. These are also Christian values. They're universal values. So Muslim practice isn't just about putting on clothes.
While Imam Oubrou doesn't see any religious problem with banning the abaya, he questions whether the garment should be the Education Ministry's focus.
There are other things to worry about because schools are faced with much more serious problems such as digital harassment, bullying, the lack of teachers and the curriculum. We need to prioritise the school's problems, but it's not clothes that are the school's main concern.
The government says head teachers can now be confident they have the legal backing to take disciplinary action, if required, to meet their obligations under the law. But with some calling the abaya ban unconstitutional and threatening legal action, it may not have the final word. Stuart Smith, CGTN, Paris.